Welcome to Cryptids and Crafts, or welcome back if you're one of the 3 viewers who keeps watching. So I thought today I'd just draw something I've wanted to draw for a while. Just a little ladybug on a leaf. Super simple and also something that reminds me of spring. We will just make the head go this way. And then we've got the little legs. And of course, the stripy part down the back. And a little antenna. And then the little polka dots. I feel like my pencil needs to be sharpened and I don't know where my sharpener is. There it is. I don't know anybody else out there has this pencil sharpener, but it's a good pencil sharpener, except oh my gosh, trying to get this top off to get to the sharpener things, it was so frustrating. And I think Brad broke it trying. Did you? I've got Brad here. I don't know if you can hear him, but did you break it?
I think I did.
But like, I swear after that I looked and there was like literally a YouTube video on how to open it because it's so hard. Okay, so we've got that. And there we go. Little ladybug. And then I like making those leaves that are like, I don't even know what to call them. But this kind with like the, holy cow, I cannot think of the word. Jaggedy edges. That's totally the scientific word for it. Okay. I don't like that. So I'm gonna change it. Feeling like, oh. There we go. See, it's a little leaf with a ladybug. Apparently I cannot open the caps to these. Like, keep struggling. I think ladybugs are called ladybirds in the UK. Which is kind of weird, because it's definitely not a bird. Mine looks like a very well-fed ladybug. So I was talking to a friend at work today, and she said something that I hear so many people say. I can't draw stick figures. And I firmly believe that everybody can draw. I'm gonna do a video and show you the work, the art that I did before I basically went on this journey to like really learn how to draw. And I'm still learning, but I had shown Brad those drawings and he hadn't seen them in a couple years, I think. And it was funny because we were both laughing. And what happened was I drew Brad and me, and I was so frustrated with how it looked because it's so ridiculous that I gave up for a long time. And then I decided at one point I still want to draw. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I just want to say I couldn't draw stick figures either, but now I'm drawing little fat ladybugs on leaves. Okay, so definitely think the ladybug needs to be red. I think this is a good red. Let me pull over my little test sheet. Yeah. I literally almost started coloring the leaf red. And I will just say that is because work today was beyond brutal. After today, you ever have one of those days where you're just like, I need a week off just from today? That's how I feel. So I'm not being super careful because the little polka dots are going to be black. Where is my black marker? Oh, I think I found it. There we go. Black. See, totally chomping away. I'm trying to think of what colors of green I want for the leaf. Leaf? Leaf. I think I know what I want to do. We'll see if this works. Got red marker on my nail and it looks like blood. But back to the whole drawing thing, I encourage anybody and everybody who wants to draw to draw. And I think a big part of being able to draw has to come from who's teaching you. And like, I know my parents and Brad are super supportive, and my friends have been supportive, and that helps. It doesn't have to be good. That's the thing. I've always liked doodling. I've always liked looking at other people's doodles too. Brad and I just watched Fargo, which is like really weird, creepy, dark movie. But who was it? Was it William H. Macy in Fargo? There's like a scene where he's doodling on, like, he's supposed to be at work and he's doodling on one of the company notepads, and he was just doing that on set, and I guess it was the director, right, Brad, that kept it in, him doodling. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, am I making this up? Like, I thought I remembered that. Anyway, I just thought that that was interesting. I know actors are people, but I never even thought about William H. Macy being somebody that would doodle. That was just like, that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, let's leave this uncapped, and then I don't know how this is gonna work, so we'll find out together. I feel like the center should be darker, and then little lines. I don't know if it works. I'm doing it, so it's too late. That looks like a very stripy leaf. I think I want to change it up because I don't really like this. I'm thinking, let's try, can I try a gradient? Kind of like an ombre thing. A little while back, I did a doodle of a feather, and I did different shades of blue, and that I feel like came out great. Blending with these markers can be definitely a challenge because they're alcohol, so they can dry fairly quickly. I'm already liking this better. Let's try adding this green. I think I like that. So one thing I try to do is, oh goodness, Mr. Egon decided to say hi and scare the crud out of me. Both Egon and Tully are black cats, and they scare Brad and I at least once a day, if not more. I think I like this. I try to use the lines here as like stopping points, I guess you could say, so that it makes it a little bit easier to blend. And when I'm blending, I usually hold both the markers in my hand, the two colors that I'm working with, because it makes it much quicker. See, I already feel much better now after a horrible day at work. That's why I think everybody should draw. There we go. There is the little chonky ladybug on a little green leaf. I like the little ombre effect, and you can sort of see the stripes. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person, the stripes that I did originally, they're still kind of there. That's today's drawing. If you want to come back tomorrow, I will be drawing something else. I just have to figure out what that is. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye!